just continues to get worse and worse, seemingly. Anyway, Chelsea 0, Manchester City 4. Chelsea crash out of the FA Cup for the first time in third round in 2.5 decades. The last team to beat us was back in 97. That was Manchester United. So Manchester City completing the Manchester double 2.5 decades later. And I mean, I predicted that we were going to lose anyway. Didn't take a fucking genius to work that one out. But the fact of the matter is that the team's falling apart. The team is falling apart. And there's a huge disconnect between the board and the fans and even the players. Maybe you think there's board, manager, players, fans. Those 4 things. None of them interlock. The fans don't like Potter. Or it's not that they don't like him, it's that they don't trust the process. A lot of them, because of what they're seeing. If you're travelling to Man City to see Chelsea get pumped 4-0, then it's hard to back the cause in that type of situation, in the heat of the moment. The chance of Super Tommy Tuchel and Roman Abramovich in that moment, seemingly harsh. Justified when you're paying that amount of money in the moment, maybe, but overall probably not. It's very harsh on Graham Potter. We've gone over this before. Inherited just a disjointed, broken club. So many old players that should have been gone long ago. So many players that don't want to play for Chelsea. So many players that seemingly don't give a shite if we succeed or not. So many players that seemingly, or not even seemingly, but are literally into the game just for the money, and that's it. The glory doesn't matter for them. They know week in, week out, if they play bad, they're still going to get picked. Say what you want about Mason Mount. If he, to you, genuinely is worth £300,000 a week, then I feel sorry for you. Kai Havertz. At this point, I've said a few times, the Champions League goal to me doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. If that's all and it will be, but if that's all he has to say for himself after he leaves Chelsea, which I'm praying to the Lord that it's either in January or at the very latest in the summer, because he's done. Kai Havertz. He's playing against us. The man doesn't want to play for Chelsea. He's an enemy at this point. What is he doing? Punching the ball in that situation. Killing the game. I mean, it was already gone anyway, but killing the game with that punch. And it's a knockout blow in more than one sense. Just making it incredibly hard. He just couldn't make it any more obvious that he doesn't want to play for Potter. At least some of the other players that try and cover up the fact that they couldn't give a shit. But the fact of the matter is, time will be the healer with money as well. There needs to be funding. Chelsea need better players. We need players. We need to sign players in this window. I was saying during the stream that it's not big signings. Enzo Fernandez can't happen now. It shouldn't happen now. That's a ridiculous signing for that amount of money. We need several new players to come in. We need to take the hit with certain players going out. It's hard to say who at this point. Jorginho needs to go, though. Havertz needs to go. Ziyech was always one that I thought needed to go, to name a few. But the team is rotten to the core. And it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We need answers now, more so. There's a level of respect that is required to be given to us by the boards. If they are to be treated with respect, they need to earn the respect. They can't just buy the club and expect us to clap them and be like, thank you. We need something to go on. We need a statement, I think, from the board explaining what the situation is, explaining what we can expect to see instantly, and more or less what we can expect to see. We need a game plan. We need projections where we genuinely see ourselves being, because with the players we've got, ain't happening. Nothing's happening. We need 3, 4 decent signings, not panic buys, not £100 million players. Just a complete revamp. The foundation is broken. Everything's broken. For me, Havertz needs to go now. There's no point playing him. Aubameyang needs to go as well, but he will be going at some point. It's a tough time to be a Chelsea fan. There's always moments as a Chelsea fan, but this tougher than anyone I've ever noticed in my life, ever been a part of in my life. 17-18 season was tough. But yeah, this one stinks. This one really hurts. But sticking through it, we have to. Backing Potter until there is justifiable reason to sack him for his wrongdoing or his bad choices when he has a fully fit team and at least a few players that are ones that he can call his own. But to sack him now is completely ridiculously unnecessarily uncalled for, and it just will not solve the issue. It just won't solve the issue. It's a simple fact. Anyway, Fulham next. Liverpool coming up soon. We're not even the best team in West London at the moment. We're not even the second best team in West London right now. We are the third. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content coming up on the channel, of which there will be plenty. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you on Thursday, or Wednesday here, but on Thursday for the game. Up the Chelsea. And peace.